Hey there, I'm Diana from BeMommyWithStyle.com and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk about some organization items that I love. It is January, everyone's thinking about organizing right now, and I have some pretty big projects that I want to work on myself around the house that are going to take me the next couple months. So I will share those in future videos, but I'm working on finishing off my office, getting that more organized. There's some things I want to do here in the living room, change out curtains, get a new cabinet, new console table, and just kind of refresh the look in there. So I'm going to be working on those things over the next couple months, and I'll just kind of take you along in some videos. But I wanted to share some of the items that I absolutely have loved since we moved into this house that have really helped with organization. Everything from like Ziploc holders to things that organize underneath the sink. And I wanted just to kind of share all of that in one video. So these are some organization items that we love at our house and I think you'll love too. I'll link everything down below, but let's just go for a little tour around the house and I'll share some of my favorites that we use every single day. So I thought I would share the kitchen first and some of my favorite organization items that I've shared in other videos, but they're kind of like here and there and everywhere. So I wanted to share all of these in one video. I think the biggest areas where we were able to organize in this house were definitely the drawer areas. So I got this bamboo silverware organizer and also these organizers to be able to hold all of these little clips that we use just to help keep all this everyday stuff organized, and it's helped a ton. I also keep things like these little lunchbox cards in here just for easy access if I'm making lunches in the morning, and that helped tremendously as far as organizing the drawer. Another thing that we've gotten since coming into this house are these Rubbermaid containers. We use these for leftovers. We use them for holding things like vegetables and fruit. These containers are amazing. They keep it sealed tight, and we actually have a couple different sets of these, and we started using them here and they're absolutely amazing. So they come in the larger size, medium, small, and we absolutely love those for leftovers and fruits and veggies. More drawer organizing areas. One over here just to the right of the fridge. We already had this battery organizer which helps keep all of our batteries organized, but what I added was actually all of these organizers to organize these different food bags like the gallon quart sandwich snack size. And then also I got this for our different food wrapping papers, so like foil if I'm using that for cooking. There's the parchment paper, there's the plastic wrap, and so this just has everything accessible in one area, and this has been a great way to keep all of these essential items organized. Then over here in kind of like its sister drawer, which is right below the coffee maker, we have just kind of like extra coffee and things like that down below, but this is our quote-unquote junk drawer. So this we keep all the different items like our checklist, hand wipes, sanitizer, extra pens. It is a little messy right now because I think we've just been tossing in things over the break, but you can see that this bamboo organizer has definitely helped a ton just to keep everything situated down inside there, and everything has its own general spot to go into. So then moving from our coffee station area with our junk drawer, let's go over to the pantry and the cleaning closet area. And I did a whole video on these, which I will link down below, but this is our cleaning closet. When we first moved in, we got the Alpha in a number of different closets, and this has worked beautifully. This is actually the shorter size. This is not the kitchen size. I think it's actually meant for offices, so it's a little bit shorter depth, but I was able to put things like this organizer on there to keep all of the small cleaning items like sponges and our Scentsy sprays and all of that. And then we had things that we use basically every day like these disinfecting wipes. I love this all-purpose cleaner by Everspring. I also use a Scentsy counter cleaner. I have all my different kind of Scentsy waxes that I use day to day down here. And then the nice thing is because these are really tall ceilings, we were able to go all the way up to the ceiling, and I use this top area for Scentsy storage. Yes, I'm still a Scentsy consultant. I'll put that link down below, but we love using those in our house. And then we also have kind of our lesser used items here along this top shelf. So putting the Alpha in that closet helped tremendously. We did that just a few months after we moved in, and then we have a little bit of coat hanging space right next here because that's a garage door that goes out to the garage. And then right next to this room is a pantry area, and I could also do some organizing here in the pantry for the holiday season. But what I wanted to share in here were these drawers where I put all the kids' quick grab and go stuff that they get out for themselves if they're helping helping make lunches and things like that. These have helped tremendously. And then we also have these baskets down here where we keep all the different things like individual chips and all those sorts of things. I just keep my paper towels down here in this basket, and then they have their cereal and things like that there. I think I need to do a little bit of a sweep in here, but hopefully that gives you an idea. We got these after we moved in here, and these have been amazing to hold all of their kind of like lunch snack stuff. So then coming from the kitchen area, let me show you a couple things that we have upstairs. I'm probably gonna take our tree down this weekend, but this is one of the areas where I still have just a little bit of holiday decor up, but I took down all of the kind of red and very Christmassy stuff. And this tree is kind of neutral, so I feel like it's kind of like wintry. But this is one of the rooms where I'm planning on working the next couple months. So just a sneak peek of what I'm planning on doing in here. And I think this is really gonna help with organization in here. I got these two lower cabinets, but I ended up really not loving them. So we're gonna pull these out. And I found some arched cabinets that I'm gonna put at least on one side, if not both sides. I don't really know if I like the bowling alley like double, you know, thing in this room. So we're gonna try one first, then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do over there. I might just put extra chairs. But then I'm also gonna switch out this console table for something with a little bit more natural wood. We've literally had this, I think, for 12 to 15 years. So we definitely got our money's worth out of that. And I just want to lighten this room up. So I found some lighter curtains, and then the arch bookcase is going to be a lighter color. I thought the darker colors might anchor the room, but I think it did the exact opposite, and it kind of just made it darker in here. So this is one of my projects for the new year, but I think that arch bookcase will help organization in this room because we do keep storage items in those two cabinets. So it would be nice when those are a little bit more usable. Not necessarily an organization item, but as we head upstairs, I really love this console table. I got this from World Market right after we moved in, and it has worked wonderfully in this space. Go upstairs and check out my office and some bathroom organizers that I love. This is my office area, and it's definitely a work in progress. I still have some things that I need to do in here, and I'll be sharing those over the next upcoming months. So just before the holiday break, I got this closet system, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's got the doors here in the center where I can put hanging clothes, this area down here at the side where I can put purses and things like that. And since I'm doing a lot of apparel right now, I'm going to get a second one of these to put it next to this, and then this whole kind of closet wall will go all the way down. So I'll have a bit of additional hanging space storage and purse storage, shoe storage, all those sorts of things in this room. So I think this is really going to help get my office organized, and it's going to take probably about another month because we've got to get this set up, and then I'm going to go through everything on this other side of the desk. So I will be sharing that process as it goes along in January and February, and as we get those different pieces put into the room. But what I did want to share as a part of this video is that this closet organizer is working beautifully. I absolutely love this. Into this space at the top where I can keep all of these different areas organized. I also have been using these drawers down here to organize all of my travel items and camera supplies and all those sorts of things. So that has been super helpful to keep all of those things in one place. Then going into our bedroom area, the two main things that we got in this house were this little jewelry stand over here. I got that on Amazon, and I waited for so long for this to come into stock. It's by Honey and Hive, and this one goes in and out of stock a lot, but I really loved the style of this one, the configuration of this one. I may just do like a whole little tour of it at some point. I've done those in the past, like armoire tours. Anyhow, if this one's not available, they have other ones in the antique white, and I love having all of my jewelry over here in one space. And then this cabinet we also got whenever we moved in, and this helps keep all the extra kind of toiletry stuff put in here, and then some extra travel things down there because our bathroom's right here. But one of the spaces that we lost a bit of space at this house versus the last house was actually the bathroom. One of the things I did at this house was put this over here on the wall. I keep like my compressed towelettes down in here. Those are super handy. My shower steamers and then bath salts in here. And so this is great because it keeps it all accessible near the bath and shower area. But then underneath the sink we needed to pick up as much space as possible. So we got these sliding drawers, and this has worked really great because at the last house we had basically like huge cabinets that went up the whole side of the wall, and we lost all that space. So we tried to condense all that stuff down, and these help use all this vertical space that we could here underneath the sink. Then also to pick up some more storage space here on the counter, I also got one of these traveling cosmetic organizers to be able to house a bunch of my cosmetics right here on the sink. And it's nice because if you wanted it to, it could be portable. So hopefully you enjoyed checking out some of my favorite organization items that we have been using here in our new house and that we have been loving. You can find pretty much everything on my Amazon storefront, or I'll link things down below. And my two big projects that I definitely want to be working on at the beginning of 2025 are that living room area, just reorganizing, kind of refreshing that room. And then also my office reorganization, just getting that room as usable as possible, getting that new closet system complete down that wall, and then just getting it kind of a little bit refreshed as well too. So those are my two big projects, in addition to little things here and there like changing out some light fixtures, maybe refreshing some drapes and things like that. But that is what's on my mind for early 2025. So let me know what projects you're going to be working on at the beginning of the year, and if you're going to be doing some organizing and room refreshes as well too. And I will just be sharing all of that along in the next couple videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.